Hey guys, how you doing? One of these days I was thinking like, man, any of these days I could just sit down, watch every Armored Core opening, maybe drink a beer and chill, you know? So I thought, why not also make something out of it, right? I could make a video maybe. Uh, I'm no cinematographer, so I can't really analyze these openings in that way. But I'm a Armored Core fan, and anyways, if I don't die of cringe when watching this, I might post it. After all, I might not post it either. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm not gonna be that big in the video. Hey, it's small me now. All right, let's do this. All right. Cheers. Yeah, this one's a classic. I, to be honest, I kind of hope like they kind of reference this in some way in Armored Core 6. Uh, doesn't look that good actually. It's kind of yeah, right? You know, but it is iconic. Like showing the parts working. This is terrible. The booster's moving. I hate it. Anyways, and it kind of shows the game's concept, right? If you're playing this for the first time, you know you can customize your mech. That's a good thing to show in your opening, in your game's opening. This too, I like it. Let's go to a new horizon. No, anyways. You guys like those old gen Armored Core corridors? Fight a lot. Fight a lot in those. I I wouldn't miss them too much. I'm not such a fan of enclosed spaces. Yeah, that 90s animation jank. I love it. Like you can see that they didn't hire an outside team to animate this. Like the game studio's animators did this instead of hiring another studio, which is very common actually. This one, I saw a video. I can't remember who made it, but they made fun of this opening, like "Strike a Pose," that Madonna song, I think. Yeah, this one's hard to defend. I mean, it's always cool looking at armored cores. They look cool, right? This one looks very cool. And this was a classic. Blade moment. Blade? Laser sword? I can't remember what it's actually called. Master of Arena. That song rocks. Like, come on. I'm like at a British nightclub. All those Europeans, like. I can actually imagine the scene. I can actually see it happening. Like actual people dancing to this in a British nightclub. Can't you see this? This opening rocks. This opening rocks. And I love this kind of shot when we're talking about map games, like from below. It makes you feel small, and not all, but many of these games openings do this, and I love it. I really like it because part of the bigger part of the mech fantasy for me is to feel small, like, or rather, When you're in the, when you're in the mech, you're tall, you're big, you're giant. But like other people, and maybe when you're out of their mech, so small. You're so frail. Like in Armored Core Last Raven, for example, sometimes you do kill actual soldiers, foot soldiers, and they're like that size on the screen. Oh yeah, it's 9-ball time. Ready, go. This is like the first good at actually good opening, right? Now for Armored Core 2. Mars and all, which reminds me a lot of the Armored Core 6 theme, right? Where it's outer space. There are these ships. I believe it was the second clip trailer that opens with a spaceship, a giant spaceship. Yeah. Also, yeah. Anyways, this is Code 2, showing the inside of the Armored Core. Numbers. It's hard to control a mech because there are many numbers on the screen. You guys like Bionicle? This is a Bionicle thing. These are Toa canisters. If you don't like Bionicle, you should. You should check it out. Yeah, this is another great opening to me. I like when they battle. I think it's very important to show in the opening a Armored Core battle, because that's what you do in the game. Here it shows like 3-on-3. Is that right? That's cool. That's very cool. Oh, my man's dead. Laser sword moment. This is cool, like taking a part of the mech of the Armored Core out. This is a thing that wouldn't be a mechanic until Armored Core Last Raven, I think. Right? Or was it Nexus? I know Last Raven has it. I haven't played Nexus or Ninebreaker either. Another age now. I haven't played that one. Okay. I like the AC's design. And I like the drama. It falls and there's this slow camera. Oh damn. Always hate the little guys in Armored Core. And there are too many. Alright. I know Armored Core is like an action game, and Armored Cores can get very fast actually, either on the more lightweight side of things. But when you're showing in an opening like this, like to me it feels better. Feels like the mech is bigger. The mech is more of a giant thing. It's slower, right? Bigger means slower. Yeah. Overboosting? Cool. What? Was that a... Ooh. Laser sword time. Cool. Again, the drama. Ooh, Raven. Armored Core 3 now. I really like this. There's this Raven in Armored Core 3's opening, and in Armored Core Last Raven, there's a beetle, and I like the small animal motif. Alright, battle. Nice. Yeah. This is where openings start to get really good for me, in my opinion. Alright. I would prefer, right, that kind of angle for your shot. It's cool for me. I like this song too. It's cool that they show the buildings being destroyed. You can do it when you're playing, so that's accurate. In Armored Core 3, there's still no part breaking, so that's inaccurate. But yeah, that's cool. The EO cores in action. Yeah, the thing where the AC takes over, like maybe it's better if you make every mech feel very powerful, even if it's fighting against another mech. Yeah, this is a very interesting part, because like in Armored Core Last Raven, for example, where you can break your parts while fighting, you can continue battling even if they take your head off. There's even this main story mission, Blade Time, where where a guy starts fighting you when he's already without a head in his AC. This is great. This is great. Come on. Like, imagine you're in an AC battle and like you're defeated, and you're like, you're not looking by your mech anymore, through your mech, I'd say, and you're like, okay, this giant robot is gonna finish me now. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, now Silent Line. I just started playing Silent Line yesterday. It's pretty good, and I really like this opening. This song is like one of the best in the series. It's cool. The plane shatters in like triangles. Alright, it's the PS2. It's alright. Alright. This is really like really good cinematography. Jeez. I can't explain why, because I'm no cinematographer, but like this feels different from what we have been seeing, right? This song slaps. Alright, this I like very much. Like, you're a player, you're new to the game, and you open the game and like, alright, I'm gonna control these giant robots that are so much more powerful than like jet planes, which are very powerful already. That power fantasy thing. This just looks great. This is like wallpaper material. I'm sure that when the game was released, someone used that image as a wallpaper. Alright, Nexus. This is like the best song in the series. Yeah, maybe some foreigners come first, but like this is really great. Really like this part. This is so iconic. I know there are some guys in the internet like that like use this part as an avatar, right? Like a profile picture. This rocks. I like that it's like nighttime, but buildings shine a lot. The mech reflects a lot of light. This one's gonna be available for purchase. This AC is gonna be available for purchase again, right? On Karabukiya. Karabukiya, I think that is. Yeah. I like the fighting. They show the mechs a bit too fast, but it's fine. It's fine. It's accurate to the gameplay at least. And although they don't look that giant, no, this makes them look giant. That's alright. I really like this. And it says Armored Core Nexus. Like Super Smash Brothers Melee. Super Smash Brothers Melee! Yeah, this one doesn't count. Ninebreaker doesn't count. Like, as an opening. Alright, that's some nice gameplay. Right? Let us hope for a blade moment. The blade moment! The song's pretty fun, right? Ooh, time to get a new beer. Stay hydrated, kids. Yeah, so what are your guys' thoughts on these openings? Do you have a favorite? Mine is definitely Last Raven, which will be coming soon in this video. Last Raven has a lot of battles. They show like the mechs are like these war machines, right? They cause destruction. I like Last Raven's opening because of that. Alright. This has already overstated its welcome, but alright. Blade moment. That's a very cool logo, eh? I really like it. Hey, Formula from time. Yeah, this looks really cool. I like to see that on a actual PSP screen. I can imagine myself when I was a kid at school with a little PSP. I didn't have one. I had a DS, but my friend John had a PSP, and I can imagine myself looking at that opening. This is really good. This is what Ninebreaker should have aimed for, right? It's mostly gameplay. There isn't an actual an actual movie, right? Animation movie, like the other ones. So like it's cheaper, but there's like a lot of design stuff, graphics design. Graphic design was actually their passion. Because this is really good. This is really good. Oh, seizure time. When the mech goes. Sorry for the stuffy nose. I'm yet with the cat allergy. Last Raven time. There's a Nexus recap at the start. I don't know why. Although, why do I get, like, it's on the same generation thing, 3.5? It's cool, it's cool. Like the world is. I won't say it. The world is destroyed. The world is heavily injured. I wish we could actually play on that architecture, like this stuff. Beetle time. I love beetles. I love insects. I really like arthropods in general, but like insects and especially beetles, my thing. This, I love this. There's people walking right beside the AC. You can see how big they are, and it's like slowly starting starting up. Oh man, Last Raven is the best Armored Core game for now, and it has the best opening for now. This is great. Like, what this shows is amazing. There are many guys on foot, many helicopters, and the Armored Core is so fucking powerful. This is a bit exaggerated in gameplay terms, but alright, it's cool. These are great scenes. Come on. The song is toned down, but like really emotional. This is gameplay accurate. Finally. And then they overboost, or maybe they're just normally boosting. I don't know. Can't really tell. It's kind of just boosting, right? Shoulder weapon, right? Blade time. Ah, and also, is it the first time there's squad legs? Blade time. In the openings? Man, I'm talking a lot. It's also a bit on the short side. They kill the beetle. These. It's a flower Schaefer, right? The beetle. Right. Armored Core 4. I tried playing this one. I had problems with the emulation. I I don't have a PS3. I had problems with the emulation, and I really wasn't enjoying the actual game, anyways. So I didn't play Armored Core 4, although I did try. The opening is okay though. Armored Core 4 Answer's emulation was fine though, which is great because I liked For Answer a lot. Like, especially in comparison to 4. That's a Ray Leonard, right? This is really cool. The little song kind of reminds me of Metroid Prime. 1 or 2, I can't remember. Now it doesn't it doesn't remind me of Metroid Prime, but it's great. Yeah, nice. Food soldiers. Yeah, I've got to say, from now on, Last Raven was my favorite, but this is really good too. What I really like about the fourth and fifth generations openings, man, it's just that they're more realistic, right? Which is something I really appreciate in my Mac games, my Mac fantasy. Look at the physics on that myself. Really well animated. Yeah, the Armored Core Next really do dance on the battlefield. Especially in 4 Answers, right? Ooh. Is that blood or oil? This is something that also happens in the Armored Core 6 Rubicon, Fires of Rubicon. on the first trailer, where a mech uh, uses their pile driver on another mech, and it's dripping oil. In Rubicon, it's very obvious it's oil, but here it was kind of reddish, reddish. Spirit of Mother Wheel. This this thing is amazing. I haven't gotten to that part yet in For Answer, and it's really iconic. So I'm very excited. That noise, that's New Year's to me. That's New Year. Fireworks. Pray for answer. Holy crap. Again, like humans right beside the armored core. I really like that kind of stuff. This opening is the epitome. Wait, does that word exist in English? Well, like, the thing is, the realism here, like this perceived realism, right? With this fantasy of a actual big machine. This looks great. This shot is amazing. This shot is amazing. White glint from For Answer is amazing. And those rockets behind him. I forgot the rocket's name, but this is so cool. This is like right. There's a line between ridiculous and realistic, and it's right between these lines. These lines. Maybe it depends on the person. Maybe for me, it's right on the line, and I love it. That smoke looks great. A missile with more missiles. The worst kind of missile. Well, if you're receiving it, if you're on the receiving end of it. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is very cool too. And now, this is very weird. Like 3 or 4 shots and white green falls. I don't get it. And like, all right, now we're gonna see some action, right? We're like, all right, colossal fart attack, time for action. No, they cut right before it. It's really frustrating for me. Like, I wish you could see an actual animated movie like these openings for White Link, like actually battling, actually fighting another mech, another next. Anyways, time for Armored Core 5 now. And it's a shame that Verdict Day has no opening, right? But I have a solution for that, which is I will also react and reveal reveal the Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon first trailer, which I believe has many snippets from what will be the game's opening. This is great. This is so freaking realistic. Like, this feels like someone was there. This is great. Like, this is the fantasy thread leg users like, right? You're not like, you're a tank, but bigger and with arms, with more guns. And like, it destroys everything. This is so good, man. This is so good. This looks like actual war, which sucks. Don't get me wrong. Actual war, I mean. But this opening is great. I like this part very much too. Again, like, feels like you're there. right? There are humans, piles of junk, of scrap. And again, well, especially in Armored Core 5, right? The mechs really do feel like they're basically glorified tanks. And that's what's been shown here. The scenery in 5 is a bit more realistic too. Oh, this is great, man. This looks a lot like the Fires of Rubicon trailer, where it's very gray, black and white gray. This looks like a Transformers. Armored Core 5. 5.
Peggy 16.
Here we go. I'm so excited for this game, and I know you guys are too. So you understand me. Remind me, like it's like neurons, right? The Fires of Rubicon, which is a river in Italy. Did you know? I love this. Sorry for pausing. This looks like you can see, yeah, look like trees. It's like, oh, it's like a burning forest, but like, no, this is construction. This is human made. You know, this is steel. I really like this. Like, uh, yeah, these fires are destructing everything. And the everything is not just nature, it's like even what we constructed, which isn't nature, isn't like blessed, but like it's important, right? Anyways, and it looks so good, and the music is so good. Yeah. This is wallpaper material. Yeah, I might use it. I might use this as an wallpaper. Really cool. Feels like you're cooking like something with like chocolate and it's with milk and chocolate. Anyways, cinders. Who is the Lord of Cinder? Taking scrap parts, like how in the fifth generation you start with junk parts, right? The junk mech, pulls particles and all. This music just rocks. Here, the pile driver thing. These look like mech warriors. Here, the oil, the oil. You can see the oil. I really like these AC's design. It's my favorite. Like these Pulsar Child ACs from every game. This is my favorite for sure. We're so close, guys. We're so close. All right. This has been it. This is the video, nothing more. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. And check out my other videos, actually which I put actual effort in. Like this is just for fun, you know. I mean, I had fun doing making the other video too, but anyways, uh, have a good one, guys. Cheers.